Jonathan Grail was mad. We'd hit a bank in his town. Harlan Pike. Me, Wolfson Lucas. William Pike. And Isaiah Ice McAdams. Known collectively as the Pike Gang. Once been partners in crime with the four of us, but now all bets were off. The showdown was interrupted, however, by the Almighty, who sent us all sailing into the 20th century. And what a century it is. But we weren't what you would call ordinary men, so we dug in, tried to adapt, and started a detection agency to put beans on the table, and in the process ran head-on into Deputy Maggie Randall. Things may be different this century, but there's plenty of work to be done, because one thing's bound to be true. The bad hombres will always outnumber the good.
I hope you and your associates catch these thieves soon. I mean, the police have been powerless, and I am fast becoming a nervous wreck.
Don't you fret, Mr. Livingston. I got me a feeling today's the day.
It's not just the jewels I'm worried about, Jonathan. They have killed before. And, well, you and your partners are not exactly inconspicuous.
Oh, that's all part of the plan. Don't you worry about a thing, partner. Thanks for the concern, though.
Harlan.
Yeah, hello. Is there anything going on, Wolf? Well, I've been sitting here listening to my beard grow for the last hour.
The bandito's ready to make his move. Are his compadres still there?
They are, and so are we. I'll tell the others. See you soon.
John, he's moving up behind you. He's got his hands in his pocket. He might have a gun. I don't like it.
Tell Harlan and the boys I'm on my way. Oh, Wilson, if this scoundrel does decide to put a slug in me, don't forget to return the favor.
One bad move, and I shall smite him down.
Don't smite him, Wilson. Shoot him. Now, son, you just messed up 2 weeks of what we call surveillance. And that's put me in a sod-pawing mood. Now, if that's the extent of your arsenal, mister, I suggest you drop it. Now, help me pick all this stuff up, son. Come on. You all right, ma'am?
Yes, thank you. Here, let me help you. My gracious, look at all these jewels.
Harlan, Pack it up, brother. False alarm.
Son, sit. Ma'am, would you do me a favor and telephone the law?
Oh, that's not necessary. I'm okay. Thanks again.
Ma'am. Would you mind giving me back whatever it is you got concealed in that little bag?
I didn't mean it. It was for my husband.
So this is them. We owe you one. We're in.
What's your boss's apartment number?
Mr. Bassett has the entire 38th floor.
Shouldn't be too hard to find, then.
What's the matter, Billy? You look a little peaked.
I can't get the hang of this vertical motion. It don't seem quite natural to me.
This is bad medicine. Any contraption that shoots you toward the Almighty without being properly summoned has got to be driven by Lucifer. Shut up!
It's a bear.
What? It's a grizz.
Dead.
Gentlemen, welcome. Please, come in. Jonathan Crane, it's a genuine pleasure, sir. Harlem Pike, yes, sir. I know you anywhere, Mr. Pike. I say, McAdams. It's very good to know you, Mr. McAdams. And Wilson Lucas. It's an honor, sir. How do you do, sir? William Pike, the fast gun. He's a privileged young man. I'm Whitlow Bassett, the Earl of Molesbury, if you're interested in my lineage. But don't let the title bother you none. Please, gentlemen, please, sit. Sit. I expect you're wondering who the hell I am. Well, I'm a writer. I'm a writer of Western fiction, to be precise. A genre sometimes known as the potboiler, you know. Stir it up, keep it boiling. There you are. There's the body of my work. 60 novels, over 50 million in print, 14 films, etc., etc., etc.
One of them dime novelists? Penny dreadful writer?
Yes, but I wouldn't describe them as dreadfully.
Bill, hold.
Ain't gonna stick around listening to some lying, mealy-mouthed hind end of a jackass.
Will you just rein in?
Just a family discussion.
Oh, I feel kind of the way you do. It's a different century, and things may have changed.
Not with that breed. They're still the same, Harlan. They're still dancing away from the truth. You seen some of them Western moving pictures? Now, come on.
We are guests in this house. We agreed to come. We are obligated to hear him out. Now, that's what Pa would say. Come on.
And now, gentlemen, I have something to show you.
holstered, Bill.
You posed for that photo at the Gardner Studio in Lubbock, Texas, sometime in the autumn of 1893. Am I right?
Never did like Grail's name coming first.
Yeah. What about me and Ice here?
Gentlemen, let's not argue the point at this time. Comprende?
But just for the record, I'm well aware of the fact you couldn't have robbed the El Paso stage because you were too busy robbing that carpetbagger train in Galveston the same day. Am I right?
Well, he didn't lie about that one.
Mister, if it was your intention to try and spook us, you succeeded. Now, what's the point?
It's really quite simple. You see, I was doing some research for a book when I found that photo of you men, and it rang a bell. A few months earlier, I'd clipped a story on the exploits of the Double Eagle Detective Agency. There was another photo, taken last year. The photos matched.
Is that a fact?
And I believe the evidence was right there in front of me. And yet the explanation is unexplainable.
What do you want, mister?
Yeah, what?
Straight shooters, no nonsense. Well, you see, I've been having a problem. I'm suffering from what they call writer's block. To put it quite simply, it's a sort of mental barrier which inhibits the writer from writing, and that's why I came here. That's why I had this ranch designed. You know, to give me inspiration, but not working. Nothing. Yes, and then I came across you. Can you imagine? An historical writer being actually able to talk to people from the past.
I reckon that would be of some help, wouldn't it?
Oh, absolutely. And if I can just talk to you and listen to you at double your fee, of course, as promised, I know I'll write again, and this time I'll write the definitive Western novel.
The idea does have some merit.
Well, I say no. You can't trust these fellas, whether it's this century or the last. It don't matter none.
I don't understand your reluctance, Mr. Pike. After all, you don't even know me. Why should you think that I'm incapable of telling the truth?
In the past, Yankee newspapers and dime novelists weren't exactly known for telling the truth.
I'll make up for their lack of veracity. Yes, a saga, a true saga of the Pike family, and I'll help you. Yes, you help me.
I'm not gonna be a part of any sideshow.
Calm down, Wilson. We don't mind you telling the truth. We're not against you putting the record straight.
Well, that's all I want to do, believe me.
It is not going to be in our best interest to be listed as sources.
But you don't have to worry. I mean, they won't believe me anyway.
All right, mister, you got yourself a deal. Your solemn oath. Like you say, nobody's gonna believe you anyway.
Cross first, and you know it. You're crazy, Wolfson. You owe me $20. I'll be pleased to give it to me right now. I bet on Blanco, Wolfson. That's why you lost, Billy. What, your eyes went bad on you sudden like a... Isaiah, how'd you see that, huh?
I'm going to stay out of this one, gentlemen.
Maggie?
Oh, well, my angle was bad.
One thing's for sure, Whitlaw came in last.
Okay, still one.
You like that?
Now, that's a hell of a horse you bought yourself there, Mr. Grail. I couldn't tell which one of us was first.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mr. Pike. Of course, I had to hold him back a little because he's a lot younger than that big old white horse yours.
You was holding back both of them a little.
Well, looky here.
Get down, Whitlow.
Riders.
Down.
Over yonder.
Right. Come on. Where'd it come from?
The grove of trees up by the fence. Go, yeah.
Now look at here.
Huh?
What's this?
You let those wounded men die, you coward! You let them die! You let them die!
I know it's your property, John, but I want to file a report anyway.
I appreciate the offer, Maggie, but that ain't the way we do things in Texas.
Good Godfrey, John, I was born and raised in Texas. That is exactly the way we do things. Well, unless you're talking about a different Texas.
That's exactly what I am talking about, Deputy Randall. Now, you drive safe.
Deputy Randall, now you drive safe? What about Sunday supper, John?
I'm coming, and I'm bringing the wine. Now, you drive safe. Hey, no report.
How did you develop such incredible hand speed?
One thing's certain, the trees were 300-400 yards from where we were standing.
Yeah.
Easy.
One hell of a shot.
Assuming he hit what he was aiming at.
No doubt in my mind. You're might curious who this fellow might be, ain't you?
Tell me about the gunfight you had with Long Selman. From all accounts, I gather that you were only 18 at the time.
Well, it happened in Waco. Selman, see, he wanted to make himself a little reputation. Huh? He calls me out. Well, you know how that is, huh?
Oh, yes. Beat the fastest. You've earned instant fame.
Right. So this old boy, he walks right up to me. And he says, I'm gonna gun you and get famous doing it.
And then what happened?
There wasn't nothing I could do but just let him make his play.
Yes. And then what happened?
Well, old Lon, see, he fancied one of these cross-draw rigs.
Yes.
You know, like my brother. I don't recommend him myself. Because by the time he had his hand on his gun, I'd put 2 slugs through his hat. That just plumb took the fight right out of him.
Oh, you didn't kill him?
No, there ain't no need to kill a man, you know, just for being a fool.
No.
Billy, I thought you was the one that wanted the truth to be told about your pappy and all that stuff.
Well, I do.
Well, yeah, maybe about your pappy, but it seems to me that story you're telling's a little different than I recollected.
You calling me a liar?
Well, let's just say I ain't calling you a child of God, because a child of God wouldn't fail to mention about the man's wife. Now, if you did face that old boy down, you did it with your rear end. Because that's the last thing he seen when you was leaving town. If I'd come along when I did, you'd be wearing a rifle slug where your brain's residing right now.
You ran?
This boy saved your hide more than once, Mr. Lucas.
You saved nothing.
That's precisely what I just said.
Gentlemen.
Mr. Lucas, I do believe we have reached that point where words just ain't gonna do the job.
Well, Mr. Pike, I agree, and I think that's the first honest thing that you have said all day. After you?
After you, Mr. Lucas.
Very well.
Excuse me, Mr. Grail, but they're going to fight out there.
Yeah. It's clear to me, Isaiah, that this bushwhacker is someone with an axe.
And the question has to be posed, what's this marksman's move? And the axe is tough enough to slice with. Hard on that.
Whoever it is, he's got us dancing to his tune. That's something we can't afford to do. One-eyed peel for ambush.
Saying it's difficult to concentrate knowing there's somebody out there trying to nail your hide.
Yeah, couldn't agree more, but we can't just hole up in this house and wait to be attacked again.
We got to get back on that Livingston jewelry job this afternoon.
Sure, we put too much time and effort. Let that one slide.
Fact.
Isaiah, you keep the records. Mm-hmm. Why don't you look through the case histories and see if you can find a candidate out there somewhere? What do you think?
Might work.
I definitely agree with you.
Don't break my flower pots.
We ain't! Open the door, son. Don't look around. Go!
Huh?
Where'd you learn to drive, cowboy?
What'd you say?
What is the major difference you see between your time and now?
Well, that's a tough question, Whittler. There's so many differences. But I'll tell you what's the same. There's still the good hombres against the bad ones.
Holland, if it should occur today, may I accompany you boys when you engage the bad hombres over there?
Nope, I like you, Whittler, old chap, but no.
Oh, Holland, you must let me. I promise I won't interfere, but I just want to be there when the shooting starts.
Why don't you just hold this, huh?
Harlan?
I can barely hear you.
Oh, darn. Modern technology ain't worth a damn.
Hello?
Grayle's got the fish hooked and he's reeling him in.
Got you, Wolf. Bill, it worked. They're on their way, huh? Come on.
Yeah, coming, Harlan.
I mean what I say, Harlan. I really mean that I want to accompany you.
I want you to stay right here. Stay put.
But, Harland, you must understand that...
What I understand is that you hired us to talk to. That makes you a kind of a client. And I would hate like sin to see one of our clients get shot. No.
Oh, William. Yes, I say, aren't you the least bit scared?
Well, yeah, I'm scared they might give up without a fight. Low down back shooters.
Come on. Yeah.
I say, could you think
Where are we going? What are we gonna do?
Be scared, mister. Just gonna take you out to the boonies and rob you.
Where?
The boonies? The sticks, the woods, the country. Oh, shut up and keep driving.
Oh, my Lord.
Watch it, man. Whoa! Look out, damn it!
Well, how can I watch it if you're distracting me like that?
Move up, cowboy. We scored big, boys. Turn around.
Huh?
Turn around.
Get over here! Don't do it!
Drill, Mr. Pike. Pretty shot from way back there.
Not bad. Not bad.
Whitlow, you okay? All right? Can you hear me?
It's damnable high blood pressure. It's plagued me for a decade.
Whitlow, next time I tell you to stay put, you mind me here.
Yes, I would have captured him for you.
God, Bassett, will you give it a rest?
Have no fear, my liege. I shall cast a spell upon this demon.
Wilson, Lucas, you've been in my filing cabinet again. Very well. Grant, Christopher, why am I bothering with you? You're already deceased. Let's see. Oh, no. Wilson, the elves are not supposed to be here.
Businessmen, get rid of the old-fashioned method of filing your important papers. No more ungainly cabinets cluttering up your office. Not when you install the new Stevens Office computerized filing system. Efficient, neat, easy to operate. The Stevens system makes the filing cabinet blues sing a happy tune.
And now back to a Connecticut
That is what we need here. Everything tucked away in a compact little piece of 20th century machinery. Yeah. Oh, I can hear Wilson Lucas now going into one of his hellfire and brimstone speeches. Devil's work, Brother McAdams. Tapping on a bunch of little tiny keys and watching the answer pop up on the screen right before your very eyes. Blasphemy, sir! When all you need is a little bit of faith. Close your eyes and depend on righteousness.
Smiley.
Brock. Nick Brock. Sergeant Miller, Isaiah McAdams here. Question. Has Nick Brock been paroled to your knowledge? No. I was just updating my files. Thank you.
I'm gonna get you for this, Grail! I'm gonna kill all of you! You hear me? I'm gonna kill you! I'm coming back! I'm coming back! You're dead meat! I'll kill you! Every one of you! I'll get you all! I'll get you all! I'll get you all! Try again. You could do better than that.
Let me see.
Easy.
You ain't gonna die, bro.
Hey. You know, there must have been at least a half a dozen of them.
What?
Half a dozen.
Half a dozen is 6.
All right, 2. I didn't recognize the individual I got to look at, but I will say he did not have a glass jaw. And someone, hit me from behind. It's ironic, but it was just after I discovered that Nick Brock had been released from prison last Wednesday.
Released? Well, he should have stretched a rope.
No, not yet. I want you to see it coming.
John, I started carving on this when you first got Nightwind. I want you to have it. I'm sorry it has to be under such circumstances.
Thank you, Wolf.
Sure, don't mention it, Part.
You know, I thought more than once how adjusting to this modern world was a whole lot easier when I saw they still had horses here. You know, back then, outside of God and your family, a horse is the most important thing a man could have. We've all learned something from horses. And dogs. They feel about you all the time the same way. It's a distinct pleasure to know there's something on this earth that don't want nothing from you but your love. Well, we'll miss you, boy, and we'll see you again someday. Ah, damn it. Let's go, partners.
Pardon me, darling, but would you mind just, coming with us?
John. Sure.
Got your little deputy, Grail. And if you want to see Lieutenant Randall alive again, go back to your ranch and wait for a phone call.
Where were you born, Mr. Lucas?
South Fork of the Brazos.
Oh.
Brother Wilson, didn't you say it was the South Fork of the Malapai?
Nope, Brazos.
No, you said it was a Malapai.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did, the Malapai.
I don't know where I was born.
Well, yeah, you ought to.
Now, Billy, don't you start in on me. It was the South Fork of the Brazos.
Are you certain, Wilson?
No, I do believe you said it was the Malapai, Wolf.
Excuse me, gentlemen, but I think you're all being terribly insensitive. Deputy Randall's in terrible danger, and...
Well, now, that's just the point, Whitlow. Ain't no sense in waiting here in silence when all we got to do is wait. Hey, Harlan, you remember that night in Galveston when they was gonna lynch you and me? Well, we was laughing fit to bust.
And then these three tried to spring us and got even funnier.
Whitlow, sometimes the only relief you get from the trouble that this old world lays on you is laughing. And Wilson, it was the Malapai.
Damn it, John, it was the South Fork of the Brazos. I ought to know where I was born. I think. Wait a minute, maybe it was the Malapai. Now, I can't remember. Whitlow, why did you have to bring this up in the first place?
Oh, I'm sorry, old man.
Call, damn you, call.
Comfortable?
There's no way you're gonna get away with this, Mr. Brock. No way.
Mr. Brock, how polite.
When can I look?
You can look and I'm finished.
Then finish.
Ah, that guy at Magic School written you off for a fat 50.
He is beautiful, man. He is beautiful.
You know this is gonna put you right back in prison again.
Feels like you're putting it on too heavy. It's too thick.
It's not how it feels, it's how it looks. All right, it's finished. Done.
You're on parole and you've committed a serious felony. And when the police
Police are not gonna find out. That's the way your cowboy pals work, right? On their own? Code of honor stuff? It's not gonna get it, Vi.
Is paying them back worth your life, Brock? Anybody's life?
I got makeup on, Lady Cop. Me, Nick Brock. Am I pretty? Huh? Do I look good? No. I look like I've got makeup on is what I look like. Now they are gonna pay for that. And you too, if you don't shut up. Your boy Grail and his buddies did this to me.
You were committing armed robbery. They were only doing their job.
Want to know what a year in jail does for you? Huh? Nothing! You get nothing but hate. You survive only for the payback. Now I survived and it is my time. Shut up! Shut up! Where the hell have you been?
We got hung up in traffic.
You bringing frags?
What's that crud on your face, man?
Wipe it off and start again.
I don't know how you can sit there so calmly, though wishing that not knowing it's unnerving. It must be.
Hello. Yeah, we'll be there.
What are you doing?
He said to come unarmed.
Yeah, right. Well, where are they keeping her?
The big old building called the International Auto Import Facility.
Where the hell is that?
We'll find it, Harlan.
I won't interfere, I promise.
Well, like the last time I told you to stay put?
Well, I'm sorry about that, but I've...
Now, Whitlow, we've got a dear friend who's in deep trouble. And we aim to help her out, and we can't stand here jawing about you being a chronicler of history. Now, you ain't coming.
All right. All right, reporting this event isn't my main objective. Writing the definitive Western novel isn't even my main objective. Oh, I've long felt like an imposter and a coward, and why shouldn't I? During the war, 2 men died as a direct result of my cowardice.
All this business about a writer's block is just a yarn, huh?
I was trying so hard to prove myself. I haven't felt like a man in 43 years.
Get in the car. Now, Whit, you can back out now if you want to. None of us is going to think the worse of you.
But I will, Tom.
Well, you got to be there when and where we need you.
Yes, I understand.
Faith Whitlow, always believe in your best self, and you can always overcome your worst.
Well, gentlemen, let's do it.
Amen.
Slow and easy.
All the way.
To the hill.
Carry-ho!
Nice of you to drop by.
Well, I couldn't hardly refuse now, could I? Let her go, Brock.
Where are the others?
You'll see him when Miss Randall is safe.
You want me to turn the other cheek, Grail? I know you have a gun. Where is it? Not convinced. Come on, Grail. I'm turning the other cheek. Why can't you hit me from that far away?
Well, now, if it's a gunfight you're seeking, that's fine. I just don't like the edge you got. Hiding behind a woman's skirt.
Maybe you can't hit my other cheek from there. Well, I can hit yours. I'm gonna mark you up, Grail. I want your buddies to see this. You get them out here, or I'll kill you where you stand.
Now, what do you want them for? I'm the one that creased you.
Get them out here! Well, well, well. Come on in. Where's the other one?
He ain't here. He's out of town.
How many did you see?
Just them, Nick. Just them 4.
Overcome your worst self, Whitlow. Be your best.
What difference does it make, Brock? Your problem's with me.
I want your buddies where I can see them. You got behind me last time.
That's 'cause you showed us your back, Brock.
Keep it up, Grail. Run your mouth, 'cause you gotta be quiet. I'm long. No! No! No!
It's a grenade! It's a bomb!
What was that?
A bomb! Come on!
Maggie?
Well, you did real good, partner. Real good. You saved our bacon with that grenade thing. Why don't you just give me that?
You all right, Brother Bassett?
Partner?
partner, brother.
Why, of course that's what you are, ain't it?
You're real good. Real good.
This is the real thing. This is what it's like.
This is what it's like. It usually happens quicker than you can think. When it's over, people are hurt, and people are dead. Not very glorious, is it?
No. Not at all.
Now stay tuned as an unexpected fortune has retired friends running from the mob. George C. Scott and Don Amici provide the laughs in Pals, the Saturday movie next following sports break. Tomorrow, play continues at the Doral Ryder Open. Tomorrow.